Hello, I'm Tejas, and today I'll be presenting on the popular video game Halo. Specifically, I'll be talking about Halo 2 with images from the Anniversary Remaster. So real quick, I'll be going through how the alien race known as the Covenant was embellished and expanded in this game, the way information and the story is presented to us in the form of cutscenes and the character, and how two main characters were written side by side through similar journeys, and finally my work Cited. The Covenant. As told by Ritas Vadum, one of the fleet masters,
we swore to uphold the Covenant, even to our dying breath.
Introduced in the previous game, the Covenant is a mysterious alien race who looks completely different, speaks a different language, and is bent on humanity's destruction. Not a lot, but enough info for an enemy faction. With this in mind, let's watch the first cutscene from Halo 2.
There was only one ship.
One? Are you sure?
Yes. They called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Why was it not destroyed with the rest of their fleet?
It fled as we set fire to their planet. But I followed with all the ships in my command.
When you first saw Halo, were you blinded by its majesty?
Blinded?
Paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
No.
Yet the humans were able to evade your ships, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble hierarchs, surely you understand that once the parasite attacked...
There will be order in this council.
You were right to focus your attention on the Flood. But this demon, this Master Chief...
By the time I learned the demon's intent, there was nothing I could do.
Noble prophet of truth, this has gone on long enough. Make an example of this bungler. The council demands it.
You are one of our most treasured instruments. Long have you led your fleet with honor and distinction. But your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
It was heresy.
I will continue my campaign against the humans.
No, you will not.
The first cutscene of Halo 2 introduces us to a wealth of knowledge about this previously outlandish race. We learn that they have a set hierarchy, higher order plans, and a variety of different species. The cinematic focuses on an alien, who, according to Halopedia, is known as Supreme Commander Thel 'Vadamee, and is under trial after the events of the previous game. This character is who the player plays as for half the game, but I'll get into that later. We also see there is a set hierarchy in place, with the elites from Combat Evolved in different colors of armor, blue for militia, yellow for commanders, and white for council members. A different species also occupies 3 chairs, who Arbiter refers to as
Noble hierarchs.
and a heftier species escorts the Arbiter out of the council chamber at the order of these prophets. These aliens, who were previously just different enemy types, now embody a rich history. Their world is full of character, depth, and lore that we are now privy to. The game goes to great lengths to give us deep insight into their background, so that when we finally play as the Arbiter and follow his redemptive arc, it matters to us. We can track and plot his growth beat for beat, and this is in great part to the world building of the Covenant. Many sci-fi films have different ways of portraying the story of the main character to us, the audience. Halo 2 implements an interesting style that is unique, but at the same time widely used in sci-fi film. When it comes to storytelling in any film, multiple strategies come to mind. One traditional style insists a linear approach, while another more omnipotent style would allow the viewer extensive foreknowledge. Halo kept a more organic feel, anchoring the player with the main characters, informing them of plot points when our characters learn of them. When someone gets betrayed, we feel that with them. When someone is surprised by the enemy, we react with them. When someone earns a victory, we celebrate with them. This approach to storytelling bonds the player with the main character and furthers the immersion into the game. Combine this with, according to Halopedia, the spectacular, lifelike remastered cutscenes and the crisp, fresh, reorchestrated music and sound effects, you get an experience that is akin to a sci-fi movie.
They ordered me to do it.
Continuing on storytelling strategies, the decision of incorporating two main characters into Halo 2 strengthened the story by juxtaposing a triumph and a defeat. Following two protagonists is difficult. Halo 2 makes it easy through contrast. We have Chief and Arbiter. Both are the best soldiers that each side has to offer. However, their status to their respective societies is where their storytelling power lies. Chief is the greatest soldier humanity knows. He is a legend, a myth, comprised of power and command. A man who can literally bend a war to his will.
That's right, you mothers! Run!
Arbiter is not that simple. He's made to be the Arbiter following a public, shameful stripping of rank. The Prophets essentially bring him back from the dead and offer him the position of the Arbiter. The will of the Prophets, the arm of the Covenant. He is not a strong, powerful, larger-than-life figure to the Covenant. He is appointed to do the dirty work of the Prophets.
What would you have your Arbiter do?
They do, in fact, deploy Arbiter to eliminate a so-called heretic, thus showing that Arbiter is not like Chief. He does not inspire courage, he inspires fear. Chief is already a hero. We don't question this as the player. Arbiter, on the other hand, must become the hero. He must overcome the abuse and brutality of the Prophet's command, to find the truth and think for himself. We can appreciate being the hero as Chief, and we deeply enjoy and relish the emergence of the hero in Arbiter. Even the name Arbiter means one who has the ultimate authority on a matter, one who can influence the views and trajectory of a society. Therein lies the excellent balance of the two protagonists in Halo 2. One is an icon, a legend.
Boo.
One is a boogeyman who claws and fights his way to become noble, to become an icon, to become a legend. All of these strategies make Halo 2 a masterclass in world building and lore expansion, as well as heightening the complexity of the Halo story to that of a sci-fi film. Thank you.
Sir, finishing this fight